Hey girls, it's Wednesday! I don't even know what that was. I just really liked the idea of, instead of just taking a still and playing the music, to dance to the intro. So I've got bad lighting for the second week in a row, but at least I have my high-def camera this time. Hooray! Before this all begins, I just wanted to show you guys my awesome earrings. You see them? They're Anna and Elsa from Frozen. I have other ones that are Rapunzel and Pascal, and then Peter Pan and Tinkerbell, and I got them from this really awesome Etsy shop that I might link to down there because you should really check them out. On the topic of Disney, I was sort of thinking, like, if each of us were a Disney princess, who would we each be? Anybody watching this can answer this question in the comments if you like. I was just wondering, of the five of us, it's pretty clear that Kat would be Rapunzel. I mean, she's got the hair and she's pretty much already staked her claim on that character. And then I think that I would be Belle because I'm French, first of all, and also I really love to read, and of all the Disney princesses, I think I relate to Belle the most. I don't know. What do you guys think? Like, who do you think I would be and who do you think you would be? At first I thought, well, Karis could be Merida from Brave because she's Scottish. But other than that, I didn't really have any very specific ideas. I mean, Sharon, you could be Sleeping Beauty? I have no idea. Also, speaking of Disney and Beauty and the Beast, this is my tank top. It's so awesome! Karis, I didn't have anything written down for you on my list because I did 2 weeks worth last week because of the swapping of the days and everything, so there's nothing. But it was your birthday and it was also Claire's birthday, so I'm going to sing happy birthday to all of you. This is your birthday song, it isn't very long. Hey! That's it, I know. I'm really clever. No, but really, you guys, I hope that you had a lovely time on your birthday and that you got to do some cool things. Let us know if you got anything special. Kat, you went ballroom dancing. I'm a little jealous about this. Are there pictures? Like, did you wear like an actual ball gown? Like, what was this thing? I want to go ballroom dancing. Claire mentioned that the only thing similar she'd ever done was swing dance, which is probably the same for me, except when I was in shows in high school, then we did something that was similar to ballroom dancing. But I have done some swing dance and it's so fun, and I've tried a couple times to start a swing dance club down here with a friend of mine who's really good, but his schedule is too full right now to be able to handle it, so you know, maybe one day, but that's something that I would really like to do. It's so fun! Also, Kat mentioned this, I don't know if you guys caught on to this or not, but I am going out to VidCon again this year. I went for the first time this past August and I loved it so much that I'm gonna make a point of trying to go pretty much every year. And Kat only lives like an hour or something drive away from where VidCon is being held, so she's gonna come up and we're gonna hang out at VidCon together, which is crazy and exciting and amazing. Kat, you said that Karis was always really funny, and that just made me want to say, I think that it's very clear so far that we can all agree that Karis is by far the funniest of all of us. That's kind of interesting because in the 5 Awesome Girls, Haley was the funniest and she was also Thursday, so maybe Thursday is just the funniest day, always. Just realized I still have my hair up from when I was at work. Maybe I'll take it down. I was gonna record before I went to work, but then I slept later than I had intended to, so that didn't happen. Kat, you asked us what our impression of you is and our impression of all the other girls too. I think that's really interesting to think about, and for me it's a little different because except you, I have known all the other girls beforehand for quite a while. See, I feel like we got our first impressions before the project actually started because we all checked out each other's YouTube channels and then we were chatting in the Facebook thread for a while. Yeah, I don't really know. I mean, sometimes first impressions are kind of hard to describe because it's like you have this idea in your mind, but it's not necessarily specific adjectives that you can say or whatever. I mean, clearly I think you're awesome. I mean, you love Disney and like all sorts of things that I love, and I mean, I think all of you guys are awesome. I mean, have I mentioned how much I love you guys and how much I enjoy seeing videos from you almost every day of the week? No, but seriously, I love this project so much. You asked if we were ever going to do themes, and I know that the idea was vaguely discussed before, but then we never did anything about it. Do we want to do that? I still think themes could be really fun. The only thing is we have to like come up with them. Claire, you said you went to an a cappella concert. That is so awesome. A cappella is so fun to watch live. Seriously, it's so much fun. And speaking of which, I am going to an a cappella concert on Saturday. I'm very excited. It is Pentatonix concert and I love Pentatonix, and if you haven't heard them before, you need to pause this video right now and go listen to everything. They're so good. Sharon, it was so awesome to hear your YouTube Nerd Fighter story, and kind of strange for me to realize that I was really familiar with it. You mentioned Callie. I was wondering if you guys are still friends and if she's still doing YouTube and stuff, because until, you know, we asked you to join this project, I hadn't talked to either of you in so long, but I do remember being like pretty good friends with you guys before. I am a Wizard Rock fan, although probably not as much as you are. I don't actually know a ton of Wizard Rock. Mostly I know Ministry of Magic and a couple Alex Day songs here and there and a couple Parcel Mouths songs here and there, and that's pretty much it. Also, yeah, I noticed a while ago that the 5 Great Corners channel was deleted, and I don't know who did that. It wasn't me. I'm assuming it was probably Christian, since he was the one who started it and who had the email address for the account. But I also remember when we got hacked and all our videos were deleted, and we were pretty sure we knew who had done it, and if they still had access to the account for whatever reason, if they just decided to delete it, I could see that too. But yeah, for all you other people, 5 Great Corners was my first collab, and that's how I met Sharon. Also, Sharon, I didn't know you did a different collab project later with Lena. Lena is so great. I love her. We one time exchanged like a bunch of dollar store mail gifts. She's fantastic. What collab is this? And are the videos still up? I didn't know that this was a thing that happened. I kind of want to see it. Mine introduced me to Charlie So Cool Like in like fall of 2008. And from there I found the Vlogbrothers and Narimon and, you know, 5 Awesome Girls and all these other things, and I've been watching ever since, and I started vlogging in like November of 2008. And you know, it really is a huge part of my life, not just making my own vlogs, but also watching other people's vlogs and being part of a really, really great YouTube community. And that's why I loved VidCon so much, because it was like seeing it come alive and being able to experience the same thing in person. I think this video is going to be pretty long. I'm really glad we haven't imposed a time limit, because we all would have broken it at this point. We're all making like 8-minute videos on a regular basis, which honestly, I don't care. I love watching long videos. It's just unconventional in the YouTube scene. But hey, we don't have to conform. We can be strong, independent channel. Alright, I think that's going to be it for today, Karas. I'll see you tomorrow. Bye!